The Oklahoma Sooners lose a defensive coordinator, a defensive lineman, and add a tight end. Let's talk about it right now on Sooner Born. All right, so after the gut-wrenching loss to Navy on Friday, defensive lineman Devon Sears announced that he will be entering his name in the transfer portal. Saw it on his Twitter. That's about all I know on that. That's about all the information I have about that. Now, defensive coordinator Zach Alley reportedly will be leaving Oklahoma to take the job at West Virginia. As many people know, Rich Rodriguez just got hired at West Virginia, and Zach Alley used to be his defensive coordinator at Jacksonville State before Brent Venables brought him to Norman. It'll be the third different defensive coordinator for Venables in his 4 seasons at OU. Alley replaced Ted Roof, who called the plays for the first 2 seasons of the Venables era, but left last winter. Now, less than a year after arriving to Oklahoma, Zach Alley is already gone. He's already packing his bags. It's also the second straight season that Venables will be breaking in new coordinators on both sides of the ball. Jeff Lebby was offensive coordinator for the first 2 seasons. He was replaced by Seth Luttrell and Joe John Finley. And we know how that turned out, which led to Seth Luttrell's firing and Finley's promotion and eventual demotion, and the hiring of Ben Arbuckle. Now, Arbuckle won't be the only new guy on the staff because Brent Venables will once again be looking for a new coordinator. It's just another shocking twist in the OU football landscape, as Alley was thought to be returning in 2025, getting poached by a Big 12 program like West Virginia, especially for a guy that seems so close to Venables, is a bad look to say the least. Alley was asked on Friday's postgame about the possibility of him leaving, and he had this to say: "Every year there's going to be something that comes up with jobs and whatnot, man. But I'm just excited about our team," Alley said. "I think coming back next season, we're going to have a great opportunity to be successful, be a top defense in the country, and hopefully we got some young guys who can come along and help us do that." Alley led the best defense the Sooners have had in years in 2024, but it turns out that it will be his only season in Norman, as Brent Venables didn't already have enough on his plate going into 2025. This, along with keeping any more defensive players from leaving in the transfer portal, now slides to the top of his priorities as he tries to keep the program from circling the drain in Norman. Shout out to Sooners Wire via Yahoo Sports for the article that they posted about that. And it's just another hurdle that OU is going to have to get over. For some slightly good news, they signed a tight end from Division II Pittsburgh State. Let me see here. He is a 6'7", 254-pounder, and he will be joining Carson Kent as another tight end to add to the team. So, I mean, it's just his name is Huggins, by the way, and Will Huggins, excuse me. And he is a bigger frame than Carson Kent, so he should be able to help us out a little bit as well. So, haven't really had a chance to look up any of his tape, and I will let you know what I think as soon as I get to do that. They said he spent most of his college career playing for Kansas Jayhawks before moving down a few rugs to Defensive 2 this past season. He recorded 22 receptions for 395 yards and a touchdown. He averaged 2 receptions per contest for an average of 18 yards per catch. Good for 35.9 yards per game average. So would it be in a rough couple seasons at tight end, and Bauer Sharp leaving, and Jake Roberts. So they will be relying on the new tight ends that's coming in. We still have Devon Mitchell, who made a statement the other day saying don't blame the coaches, that it's his inconsistent play and things that he has control over is the reason why he hasn't been playing. So we'll see how it turns out for him. We also have Cade McIntyre, Caden Helms, at the position as well. So that's the news I got for you right now. Man, it's going to be an interesting offseason, but still, it's always a good day to be a Sooner. Appreciate everybody hitting the like button, subscribe button. Man, I really appreciate it. And Boomer Sooner.